Hello, beautiful collective souls. I hope everybody is doing well. Welcome into the channel. I'm going to start off. Somebody is extremely upset and frustrated. Confirmation, did you just hear the car? It's like somebody can't get away from somebody fast enough, or they don't understand why somebody wants to get away from them. Because before I sat down to come in front of the camera, I heard Cold as Ice. So it's a song by Foreigner. And the lyrics, okay, you're as cold as ice. You're willing to sacrifice our love. You never take advice. Someday you'll pay the price. I know. There's another car. You're digging for gold. You're throwing away fortune and feelings, but someday you'll pay. The song came out in 1977. So when I see 7/7, sevens can be a time of pause and reflect. So somebody here might need to pause and reflect on what's happening in the situation. Maybe it's somebody is going cold and leaving and digging for gold, as in wanting more, right? Like the Eight of Cups. You have enough emotions where you are, but you're searching for more. So you're walking away, leaving the Eight of Cups. And a lot of people are okay with the Eight of Cups. A lot of people can be very satisfied with the Eight of Cups, but somebody is looking for more. But I feel like the person that's looking for more might actually, it'll cost them. Because if you're digging for gold, you're looking for more than just love and emotions. You're looking for tangibles, financials, homes, cars, bank accounts. You're looking for more. But them paying the price could be that they're going to realize that walking away from what they had instead of building with who they were with is going to burn them in the long run. Because they may not end up with that gold. I'm going to start off with some oracle cards and see what comes out. Starting with Divine Abundance. So lots of anger and frustration. Humility. Allow me, divine, to always accept the right assistance. I welcome your help in every way and delight in receiving it. And there's an owl, and it's like a guy sitting here with his hands up praying, listening to their inner guidance with the owl. The owl is providing, so it's kind of like owls are the ones that can sit in silence and listen to everything around them and pick up on what's really going on. So whoever is feeling angered or feeling left behind, yeah, and there's a little dog here too. You might have been feeling angered and upset because you were so loyal. But now you're going to be listening to your inner self, knowing this person will pay the price. But that's okay. There's a lesson that person needs to learn by going off and digging for that gold. And your lesson is to sit in silence and listen. Right action. Let everything that wants to go, go. And everything that wants to come, come. So let this person go. The right action is to let this person go because something's going to come to you. That's where this other person will pay the price because they're going to go off in search of something they're never going to find. They're going to realize that your loyalty and love is worth more than gold. You will feel free. You're frustrated now. But this is all going to change, and you already subconsciously know, because you know they're going to pay the price for this one day. As hard as it is to let it go, let it go. Magical power. Banish a curse. You, with the dragonfly on magical power, you are the magician. You have all the tools to let this go and allow something else to come in. Banishing the curse is banishing the hurt, the frustration of this person leaving to go digging for gold when they had a fortune with you. as hard as it may be, you're doing the right thing. This is going to transform you into a better person. You're going to learn this lesson. It's a hard transformation. The dragonflies are quick, hard. They're not butterflies, soft, This is like a fast, hard, hurt tower moment coming in. And you're going to be able to get through this. And if this is happening right now, what's making it so hard is because we are approaching the holidays. This is a time for everybody to be happy, joyful, getting along and giving and receiving and, blessings. And here there's hurt, anger, and frustration. And that's why this is the dragonfly. But you're magical because you're going to get through this, because you already know in your mind by me hearing the song, the lyrics, they will pay the price. So they can go. And you're learning a quick lesson. They're going to have a hard lesson. But it may not hit them until the time's right? They're going to keep searching for that gold, but it doesn't mean they're going to find it. I'm going to go to Mystic Black Rose Oracle. So if you feel like this is a curse, it's really not a curse. That's why you need to banish the thought of it. Soulmates. Muse. Escape. Emotions. So like I was saying, this person is trying to get away. We heard the car in the beginning of the reading, a couple of cars. Like racing out to get away. And here's the muse, which is, song lyrics, listening to music, which is why I heard the song before I sat. Emotions, right? You're feeling all kinds of emotions from this situation. It's coming and it's going because you're being pushed away. And this is a soulmate. You feel like this is the one. This is your person. Let me switch decks. Tell me about the soulmates. I want to know if this really is. Because remember, not all soulmates are meant to stay in your life. Some are there to teach us lessons. Tell me about the soulmates. Tell me more. Who is this soulmate? What is it about this soulmate? You associate music with this person. I feel like it's how you communicate, or it's how you are able to how you're able to express how you feel, right? Because with your emotions, I feel like waves in and out, unpredictable. There's a struggle with emotions, speaking your emotions, and you use the lyrics of songs to be able to express your emotions. Tell me about the soulmates. Ace of Wands. The High Priestess. Like I was saying, Justice on the side. Like I was saying, your subconscious mind knows this person's going to pay the price. It's like they're lying to themselves. Cause and effect. Their actions will have consequences. They're not being honest with themselves about this relationship. Ace of Wands is much like the muse. It's being inspired by each other. But they're always wanting more. Tell me about this person. What are they searching for? What is this person searching for? Okay, that was quick. 3 of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. They're looking to build a connection with someone who can be open with their feelings. Three of Pentacles is the start of building of a foundation. Queen of Cups is the emotion, the intuition, and it literally, the Three of Pentacles landed on top of the High Priestess. So whoever's angry and upset about the other person leaving or getting away has trouble, like I was saying, expressing their emotions. They're inspired by music. Music helps this person to collect their emotions and what they're feeling to be able to speak about it. Tell me about Banish Curse. The Devil on the side. Let's see. The Devil on the side. Six of Swords. Trying to move beyond these problems of emotions and communication. One of you wants to, one of you is not working on doing it, which is the one that's leaving. But what's odd to me is the one that's leaving wants to build with somebody who can be open. It's like a push-pull between you two. It's like, really, truthfully, I think you both want the same thing, but because you're not able to truly communicate about it, then it's like your actions and words and thoughts are passing each other. They're not meeting. So someone is always running and leaving. wonder there's so much frustration, because I felt it this morning, like it was bad. Anything I was trying to do or deal with was just yeah, 5 of Wands in the reverse. Passive, scattered. The 5 of Wands in reverse. I think I'm talking to two people who really want to be with each other. But you guys don't know how to work on conflict. When conflict comes up, it's best to just get in the boat and go away, right? One wants to push one away, and then one finally gets in the boat and starts rowing away. So you both end up, in your own ways, going away, but at the same time, you're still kind of holding on to each other, right? So everything that wants to go, go. And everything that wants to come, come. Oh my goodness, this is a lot. And especially right here around the holiday. So we've got heavy Capricorn energy. We have Libra, Aquarius, Leo, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, but there's some heavy Capricorn. So strong Capricorn, Pisces, Libra. Yeah. I think, didn't I just do a reading that was heavy in Capricorn? Oh man, this is exhausting. I don't know what to do with you two. I almost feel like you two need to be locked in a room together and forced to face each other. So neither of you can escape. So you can stop being passive towards each other. And scattered. Banish this curse between you two. Because maybe someone's not really digging for gold. Someone is just thinking that's what they're doing. Because here, like I said, you had the 3 of Pentacles with the Queen of Cups. They want someone who can open up and be compassionate and nurturing and show their feelings. So I think maybe with the Justice on the side, it's kind of like, and with the Devil on the side, I feel like it's kind of both of you need to work on balancing this out together and getting rid of, the things that are not in alignment. That's a tough one because it sounds like, I mean, it's free will, and it sounds like two people are really hard-headed. Oh man, I wasn't expecting all this. What's going to happen here between these two? What's going to happen? The Lovers. Well, of course, this is a strong connection. Of course, it's a hot mess. Why wouldn't it be? That's what the Lovers is. It's frustration. It's two people that need to work on the connection together. It's two people that need to choose the connection to banish this curse. You both are magical. You know, it's supposed to be a harmony. 6 of Cups. Balance. Nostalgia. So here, okay. So here's what's happening. So we have two lovers right now that are really upset. They're passive. They're not talking to each other. And so there's a lot of frustration going on. But like when I asked what's going to happen, you get the Lovers and you get the 6 of Cups. So after being apart, after this fight, you two are going to start to think about each other, start to remember, you know, the good times. You're going to start to hear songs that remind you of each other. And then you're going to come back around again. Wheel of Fortune. And then the cycle will start again. Confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. You know, it'll be a turning point. But right now, I feel like it's hitting its climax between you two, and that's why I felt so angry and frustrated and enraged, because you two clearly are in separation. I almost feel like you two are fighting with each other in the 5D, because you have to remember, you know, the Lovers connection can be a very spiritual connection. You had the High Priestess. Okay? And then, like, banish a curse. So I feel like you two feel like, I don't know, like you're a curse to each other, when really you're not. You're actually a blessing to each other. This is, you know, the Wheel of Fortune is the good luck, you know. This is, you know, destiny. This is meant to be. But also, you know, the Wheel of Fortune is ups and downs, which is what you two are experiencing. The problem is you two don't know how to come together and work through the ups and downs. So I feel like when there's a down, you both scatter. And then it causes like 5D fighting, right? Your thoughts are fighting with each other and you're not really working on it. So both of you get all upset, you know, with the banish the curse. That's probably what's happening, is you're fighting with each other, and then all of a sudden, you know, things start to go wrong, and you're like, what the hell? Is this me? You know, are they doing something to me? No. Or are they doing something to me? You're doing it to each other. And that's a strong connection. So it's almost like you got to let each other go in order for each other to come back, right? Let each other go to work on yourselves and think about what can you do better to work on this connection. And really, truthfully, it looks like there just needs to be a sit down, a real conversation, because it looks like you both avoid a real conversation. I don't know, maybe that won't be happening until after Christmas. You know, maybe it's better off to just kind of have that holiday separate, take a breather, and then after the holiday, maybe before the new year, have a little, conversation. Somebody reach out and break the ice to the other person. And to be able to build. It's like maybe you two can't get past this the Three of Pentacles, the starting to build. You don't get past it. So more emotions need to happen here, more conversation. Let me go here. No. Moonology. All right. What do we have in Moonology here? So we have Gemini and Gemini, Scorpio, the Gemini with the lovers. Yeah, I mean, right now, you two are just so unpredictable, right? It's like you can't, and that's just it. You can't figure each other out because you're not really coming together to work on the ups and downs together. You both scatter, One person upsets the other person, and you two were just... I heard two cars. I think you heard, if you do play it back, listen, there was two cars that peeled out around my house. So that's both of you getting in your cars and racing away from each other. Good night. What else do we have here? You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. This came out in one of the recent readings I just did. And again, it's love. Love keeps coming up. There's a lot of love in the air right now with lovers, lovers. And you both need to realize that you're good enough to be in each other's lives. So, your dreams need a practical plan. So you guys need to be practical about how you're going to work on the connection. Full moon in Taurus. So there's some... You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. If you can see that. Maybe that's just it. You guys don't feel like you're safe with each other. And that's because you're not really telling each other how you feel. It's like afraid to be emotional for fear of being rejected because you heard the two cars, peeling out. And it's almost like someone's afraid that if they open up, the other person's going to run away from them and then they're going to feel hurt. So really, you two have got to have a basic conversation Doesn't have to be overly emotional, overly in depth, right? Maybe just a couple of simple words on, okay, how, when we're angry at each other, maybe instead of like leaving out of each other's lives, it's let's just not talk for the night. Let's agree to talk to each other the next morning. And it doesn't mean you have to get into a conversation, just making sure you're still keeping the contact rather than cutting it, right? Because once you cut it, that's when everything, starts to bubble up, because neither one of you are able to have a conversation with each other. And then it goes into the 5D where your thoughts are shooting out at each other. And then really what you're doing is you're pulling in messes in your own lives because you're not able to talk to each other. So I think starting off with just a basic plan of, okay, if we get upset at each other, we just won't talk the rest of that night. How about that? And then both of you make an agreement to reach out to each other the next day. Somebody say, hey, how's your day going? Or, hey, how's it going? It's just something simple to keep the connection, so that way you can slowly start talking about what the issue was, but you've given yourselves time to cool down, right, for the rest of that night. But just don't disappear from each other completely. It's just starting out something simple, because when you two completely go away from each other, I got a headache. I mean, this is giving me a headache. And I knew something was weird because of how frustrated I felt this morning. And I thought, okay, well, and I was like, all right, I think I'll do a reading, because it's, work is starting to wind down. I mean, it's still busy, don't get me wrong, but it was starting to wind down. And I thought, okay, maybe I can sit down and have enough energy to get a reading out. And then the song hit me, You're as Cold as Ice. And I was like, oh, is that what was going on this morning? And here we have it. We have two lovers that I think deep down really love each other and are good for each other. You just don't know how to work together yet. That's what you need to work on. You got to get a plan on how you two are going to work together. Oh, all right. Do we want to do any... I am called back to this. What do we have in here? And we'll wrap this one up because my head is really starting to hurt. And it's time to relax. One more day of work and then I'm off the rest of the week. Whew. All right. What do we have in here? Any final messages for these lovers? Are y'all watching each other? Keeping an eye on each other? And I don't feel spying creepy. I think maybe it's just more of keeping an eye on each other, watching, seeing what the other person's doing, maybe seeing if there's an opportunity to approach this person. Is it safe to approach this person? Are they doing something else? Are they with somebody else? Should I back away? Should I not say anything? So there's watching, because you two have broken the contact from each other. Yeah. Check your vibration. You need good vibrations. Check the vibration. Like I was saying, I was so frustrated this morning and so upset because and actually it was over something really simple, but it was just all the stuff that I had to go through, and then I felt somebody, people are noticing. So I feel like it's you two are noticing each other by watching each other, and you're trying to learn from each other from a distance, right? Because you're not around each other right now. You just took off in your cars and that was it. And I think you two are trying to learn from each other, but truthfully, you can't just watch. You have to make the move to come together, and like I said, get a plan on how are you going to work through these ups and downs. Anyway, I hope this was helpful. I hope this was helpful for somebody. Much love and light, and my goodness, you have got to work on those shadows. And you're not the only one. We all do. We all have shadows we need to work on, but you two belong together. So you two definitely need to work on those shadows and get a plan together. So I hope you do. I hope that you're able to even maybe talk to each other, on the holiday, maybe not see each other, but at least somebody reach out to the other one and hopefully start to break the ice a little bit, maybe help melt the ice a little bit, not be so cold as ice, So, all right, much love and light. I will talk to you soon.